Hey guys, this is Red Silvers and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Bros. 3. It's been a while, but fortunately I was able to do some off-screen Hammer Brothers suit farming like I said, so we've got plenty of Hammer Brothers suits, we've got some Tanukis, and we got a frog suit. We also got some flutes, and I'm thinking when I get to the start of a world I might get rid of those flutes, but I don't want to use them right now because that'll overwrite what's been done in World 6. Plus, I think we'd skip ahead to World 8 if we did that anyway. So I went ahead and got all caught up. The stages that I beat are cleared out. And we're going to go ahead and move on to the Fortress stage. The first fortress in World 6. I think there might be 3 of them. I think that this hammer takes out some things like the little fires that I talked about. I don't think that they kill photobos. Well, it did kill the little flame, but unfortunately I lost a hit in the process thanks to that rotodisc. Alright, things are going good, you guys. I've got my amiibos kicking butt right now. If that tells you how long it's been, I've got a full stack of amiibos going up against each other in a 8-way smash. Maybe we'll find out who the winner is at the end of this. Let's see how long I can keep this star in effect. I think it's possible to get to Boom Boom here with that star, but you have to be just right. And no, your flying is not going to save you this time, Mr. Boom Boom. You're going down. So if you paid any attention to the world map, you might have actually seen that Mushroom House is still good to go. So I can go get another Hammer Brothers suit. But I'm saving that for right now. I'll go ahead and check out this end spade, because we need lives so badly. But not badly enough to get it right. That is okay. May go back to that mushroom in a bit. For now, we're going to just keep on keeping on with World 6-4. We're starting to get to the parts of this game that I don't know very well, and that may show in the gameplay here. I'm not sure. Oh, this is the weird platformy level. And I think that this is a 1-up. It is, but it was not worth getting. Alright, since we're back here anyway, let's go ahead and get some Hammer Brothers suit action going. And get rid of this Toad House. You probably don't use the Hammer Brothers suit nearly this often in a regular game. And that's part of why I picked it to show off. Remember, it always bugged me that at that stage you can't actually go all the way to the left. Haha, double Goomba killing action. 2 for 1. Alright, I believe that that's a leaf in that box, and you can hit it and then try to catch it again on as you ride the lift on its way back out. But we're not going to worry about that. Let's see, is there anything cool with this P-switch other than that you can use it to duck under that? Yeah, it's basically to make that little section go faster. That's the whole purpose of that P-switch. We'll grab us a star. We're going to get an end spade pretty soon here. Alright, Hammer Brother on Hammer Brother action, you guys. Check this out. Bam! Get down here. Haha. Hammer on Cloud. Cloud? We don't need no Cloud. But I can see the Hammer Brothers' brother over there is pissed that we beat him up and took a Cloud. We'll go ahead and do this and go get that Hammer Brother first. Just because I can. Oh no! I slid into him. Haha. We'll get a star. That's okay. Here's a little spoiler alert for you. In one of these stages, we'd have to lose the Hammer Brother suit anyway. I actually think it's 6-6. We'll do 6-5 first. Some of these stages you can fly up above with a P-Wing, and some of them you can get through, some of them you can't. Okay, and this is actually the stage that I was thinking of, that you would have to get rid of the Hammer Brother suit anyway. And it's a very weird stage, because you can run through this stage legitimately and be lost. This leaf right here is the key to the level. So we're going to just go ahead and exit to the back end. If you ever lose this leaf, you can go back to that room and you can get it again. But the way that this stage works is that if you just go through it like a regular stage, you're not going to get anywhere. You'll go through that pipe at the end that I just come out of and come back, loop around. So instead what you need to do is you need a leaf and you need this Koopa Troopa to be alive. And you have to fly and take this Koopa shell up here, and I just screwed it up. I shot the shell too soon and killed him. That's okay. That gets a good example. Show you what you need to do if you mess up. So, you can get that leaf again if you need it. And when you come back here, the Koopa will be alive again. So we're going to get rid of that guy. Get rid of these ice blocks. Alright. Koopa came back. It's very weird how they do that. Like, they want him to respawn unless you perma-kill him. And I just screwed that up. But the Koopa will come back, because I didn't actually kill him. Stomping him and shooting him off the level is not the same as killing him. The reason that he died last time is because I shot him against the wall. So you get up here, you shoot him, you've got just enough time before he comes back to life. And you have to do that. That's the only way to get past those munchers. And that wall right there. And once you do that, then you can come up and finish off the stage. So I guess I got 6-5 and 6-6 mixed up, because I sure thought that was 6-6 that was like that. This is a mushroom house that has a chance to have a Hammer Brother suit. It also has a chance to have something else. It's not a guarantee like the first one. And I don't think that first one is a guarantee on the NES version either. Yeah, this is the one that I was thinking of last time. It's got the spikes again. And it's got these fish that do this really weird thing where they jump through that like that. Mario, you're killing me. What the heck? Alright, well, we're getting off to a great start in this level. It's a very weird thing that these fish are doing here. And they don't normally do that. Oh, what the hey. Let's get a suit going and see what we get here. And we got another Hammer Brothers suit, so there you go. I may just ignore that end spade. So all that's up top there is an item. I think it's a raccoon leaf now. And I think you can kill these fish if you hit them with the hammer just right. I actually completely forgot that there were spikes in another level here. Alright, if you duck like this, maybe I can get a better example here. You are fireproof from that piranha plant. And instead, Hammer Brother can't slide. I don't remember this level too well either. It's kind of a bit of a water maze here. Not really a maze, like in a bad way. I love getting double hammer kills. No! I was hoping that fish should turn around, but he did not. He did not want to cooperate. Yeah, not a maze, just a double spike action here. And more jumping weird fish. Go away, fish. So I think that's the last level with those spikes. I could be wrong. The important thing is that we got a card. 98 lives, guys. Alright. 6-7 is one of the obnoxious levels in this game. But first we have to screw up at the match game, because why not? Alright, 7 is an obnoxious scrolling stage. And I think this is the one that gives you a special item if you get all the... It gives you a anchor if you get all of the coins, but I doubt that I'm going to do that. Because I don't know this level nearly well enough to do that. That end spade popped in a very obnoxious place, by the way. As you can see, by the way, I've had to loop around. Alright, let's get rid of this guy ASAP. I mean, I will try to get all these coins, but I just don't know that I know the... You were supposed to jump, Mario! This is probably one of my 2 least favorite stages in this game. 5-9 was one of them that I mentioned earlier. 5-9 and this are easily 2 of the top 3. And as for the other one, well, we haven't seen it yet. Okay, that was just weird. I did not expect that to be so awkward. And I'm not using a Hammer Brother suit because it's not really... You know, the biggest problem with this stage is the scrolling, so it's not really a case of how powered up I am. Alright, let's hopefully lead that guy away. I said away! Alright, Mario, go, go, go! I missed one. I missed one. Okay. Get that mushroom. Oh god, I gotta get my bearings here. Good, I got that last coin down there right at the last second. Oh no! Oh, this is terrible. Uh-oh. Okay. I made it to the end. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is the... You need a fire flower to get the rest of the coins. So I can't do that, but I'm not going to worry about it. I remembered that at the last second. And that's actually kind of a little tip for a future level coming up. Oh, that's mildly obnoxious. Back in the day, I'd usually use a hammer and just skip that level. So I guess you have to do the level flawlessly and get to the end with a fire flower. That's part of the problem. Alright, this is a good level for the Hammer Brothers suit, because you have Boo Diddleys, who can die. You have Thwomps, who can die. Don't get that question block, though. Like, this is a really good stage to play around with the Hammer Brothers suit, because you can spread... Why wasn't that guy going down? What the heck? And if you don't have the Hammer Brothers suit, then you just have... This becomes a timing issue. It's coupled with the ice physics. Ooh, I don't think so. Okay. So you can just kind of avoid the thwomps. But since I have the ability to... I completely spaced that one, though. Why worry about that, though, when you can do that? Alright, Boom Boom. I've never actually killed Boom Boom with hammers. I don't know if that's even possible. I guess it is, because there it went. See, we're learning together, you guys. Boom Boom took a hammer to the face. And I think 6-8's another one of these levels that has a bunch of hidden secrets that you need with a P-Wing, but it's not stuff that would really justify using a P-Wing. Like, there's a bunch of coins hidden in the sky. So if a P-Wing is worth 88 coins, then hey, there you go. But I like to think a P-Wing is a little more valuable than that. This is also a very not icy level for this stage. And I think every world's kind of like that. You have stages that don't really necessarily fit in with the overall vibe of the world. And I guess spikes are in this world too. I guess I always thought of them as a one-off enemy, but they're kind of all over the place. No. Yeah, like I think somewhere above this H you can fly and there's a bunch of hidden stuff. I could be wrong. Oh no! He got me. He got me. Yeah, it's straight. You can see there's something up there. The screen's scrolling up. But I'm not going to be showing that off because it's just 80 coins. Of course, you never know. I could be that hard up for cash. Ah, yeah, see, there is a third fortress here. I remember 6-10 being one of my favorite stages. Let's go ahead and do 6-9. Which, at the moment, does not even... I can't even think of what this one is. Well, it's playing the water music as opposed to the last underwater stage. Oh, it's got the water bloopers that can swim through the wall. Okay, I do kind of remember this level a little bit. No, 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 no! I feel like there's something stashed. No! I don't know why those little bloopers can... Ow. can do that. How the heck do I get to that? There's got to be a block right there. Yeah, I don't remember this stage very much at all. We'll use our oldest fire flower. Keeping fire flower till the next stage would actually be really cool. Get it cool because it's the ice world. Now this blooper nanny is a little different from the one that you see in World 3, because in World 3, I don't think that they did that little exploding move. Oh, I didn't really want to go back down, but we can take care of that guy, because fuck him. Who knows, maybe this is a good frog suit stage, but I'm pretty much only planning on using a frog suit in one other place. Okay. Alright, we do this, and it turns the munchers into coins. Thank you, plant, for not dying a second sooner. I guess that pipe up there is where I want to go out, actually. Is it that pipe above this guy? There we go. That kind of faked me out. And no triple star this time. We're coming up on this world pretty quick, though. Alright, I didn't keep my fire flower, but that's okay. Anyway, this is a really cool stage for the fire flower, and I'm sure I'll get one really quick, but not like that. Not like that. I'm going to go ahead and use a fire flower that I've got in stock. Partly because of item glut. Which is kind of a reason why maybe I should have gotten rid of those warp whistles for the purposes of showing off items. But I have to have a fire flower for this stage. And I think if you don't have one, you can get that first block and you can come up here. Or no, this is a P-switch. So that you can take on that mountain. But that's not what makes this stage cool at all. There's also a Hammer Brothers suit hidden in this stage. If for some reason, that's where you would get your fire flower. So here you have coin blocks and munchers. And they're in ice. And you can thaw the ice, but you can also thaw the munchers, so it's a bad idea. And these munchers right here, there's a pipe down there. What you do is if you get that P-switch, you can come down here and you can melt the ice. And because the P-switch is active, those munchers are coins and you can go down that pipe, and that's how you get a Hammer Brothers suit. But I don't want to do that because I think that the fire flower is better in this stage anyway. Man, that guy wanted to fight. Oh no! My power overheat and death and chaos. And it's a really neat gimmick that's only really shown in those two stages. And that's it. That's the level right there. So kind of an odd choice. But who am I to question it? Apparently my amiibos just finished fighting it out, so I'm going to start them on another battle here. I've got 8 of them just beating the crap out of each other. I think we're going to go ahead and try and finish off World 6 in this video. So, let's do the fortress. This fortress sucks. This is all conveyor belts and rotodiscs and tricky platforming and death. What the hey? We'll give it another try. I've totally got enough points that I could get a second end spade if I decided to go for that. Ah, yeah. The dreaded boo beam trap. As Talking Time lovingly dubbed those guys. Well, you know what? I'm going to use a fire flower and a star and clear out some of my item glut. And get past this first part of the stage so that we can all get on with our lives a little bit. I see you there. And we'll use that runway to fly. And get some coins. Yummy coins. Apparently that's all that's up here. Actually, what that was a chance to bypass some more obnoxious platforming. Alrighty. Now this is actually kind of cool. This is this boo room, and you have to wait for the door to come down. And I think if you sit there long enough, the door will go back up, and then you're like, oh crap. This room is clearly the prototype for Big Battlefield for Smash Bros. Wii U. It really is. It's got the same layout. It's a much smaller version of Big Battlefield. It's a not so big Battlefield. Alright, all we got left is the castle. How many empty spaces do I have? Well, I'm going to go do these end spades. And if I screw them up, I'm not too worried about it today. Because it's fine. Who am I kidding, though? I'm doing pretty good. I'm not going to get all these items, but that's okay. I feel like that's... Nope! I screwed it up right at the end. And now there's going to be a second end spade. It's going to be on the fortress. Well, not on the fortress, but next to it. That's okay. Because I'm going to get another star, and I'll get a 1-up. So, I'll do that. And then we'll do star, and 1-up. And that'll clear that out. So now I've got a stash of some regular items, too. Alright, so this will probably be the last stage in this video. We're going to take on Lemmy Koopa. He turned the king into a Monty Mole. You know, it's weird, because some of these... This game seemed like it was such a big game when I was a kid. And it just feels like when you're sitting down and you're recording it and you're looking at how long it actually takes to play through some of these, it's like... Man, World 6 took, what, like 45 minutes? And that's with shenanigans? And and with doing every level. You know, it just seems like it's so much bigger when I was a kid. Because this game was like this behemoth. And Zelda was a behemoth. And Zelda 2 was like unapproachable. You didn't just beat Zelda 2. That was a thing. That was a long drawn out process. But I don't know. Maybe I'm spoiled because I got all the RPGs that I play, because there's a long game that takes up some time. Anyway, that airship was pretty simple. We're going to move on to Lemmy, and Lemmy's has these bouncy balls. He's taller, so you have to kind of time your jumps a little bit. So he's a little bit different from... Ow. He's going to put out another bouncy ball, maybe not. That's one thing I like. All the Koopa's kids have their own personalities, and it shows in the strategies that they use. You can't just tackle each of them head on. You have to kind of play to their strengths and weaknesses. And that king just looks funny. That king totally looks like his face looks like a Goomba with a mustache. And we got another P-Wing, which is going to override that star that I just got. I completely forgot that there was another P-Wing here. Let's just do a little inventory check here. I have 7 P-Wings. I don't think that I need all those P-Wings. I might have to show off some stuff. 4 Tanuki suits, a frog suit, 7 Hammer Brother suits. We are in pretty good shape. And we're on to World 7, which is the pipe maze. I've actually saved this music box here specifically for use in World 7. But I think that's a good place to stop off for now. So, if you haven't seen my update video, I have a Twitter now. You can check that out. There'll be a link in the description, or you can just look for Red Silvers on Twitter. But until then, have a good night. I think I just totally botched up my closeout there. Till next time, this has been Red Silvers. Have yourself a good night. Much better. Use take 2.